Tips on Toes is a news analysis and interpretation program that explains business, music, politics, and science. But first, let's have our headlines. MP for Ruaraka Katie Kajwang arrested over swearing in of Honorable Raila Odinga. South Korea will not ban cryptocurrency, Trading Minister says after new rule. This is an exciting and educative show where youths will get to learn about business, saving, and also investing in their savings. Our reporter Hassan has more on this.
The Nairobi Stock Exchange is quite a good achievement. It enables one to make an investment for the future. In 2008, the Nairobi Security Exchange launched a smart youth investment for people aged between 18 and 35.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily indulge the stock exchange due to lack of the know-how and actual mentor in the stock market. More of an IR guy, so I believe in diplomacy and stuff that is more institutionalized and clearly laid out with preset preconditions and operation procedures. But in stock markets, I don't really think I can get my way about it as easily as my current field.
As for me, I would indulge in stock exchange because it's an interesting field. It tends to deal with the exchange of shares, which I love, and it's also having the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin currency and exchange of all that into new adventurous ways in my field. I would love to indulge in that, and that's why I'm already in it. Thank you.
For me, I think I have a lot of passion for media, and anything else cannot be of any importance to me.
I wouldn't mind to invest in stock exchange with proper guidance. At least it would give me exposure of more investment and how to deal more on business part.
The initiative to launch the program was to give the youths of this country an opportunity to invest in the stock exchange program. But are many youths willing to take the risk involved with investing in the stock exchange?
I met up with Hesbon Owila, communications lecturer at Daystar University, and this is what he had to say about the stock market.
So, Mr. Hesbon, maybe you tell us if it is a smart thing for a smart youth at the university level to start investing at the Nairobi Securities Exchange.
I think it's a smart thing. It is really smart because if you look at the social, political, and economic environment today, there are no jobs outside there, and the few opportunities that are there are for people who are enterprising in their way of thinking and their way of doing business. And increasingly, entrepreneurship is becoming a big thing. So you use your skills to invest. So any university student who starts investing early on, stands a better chance to make much of a difference in terms of making it quicker in the job market. So they can easily translate the investment that we have at the stock exchange into the initial seed capital for anything that we want to do.
Okay, thank you very much.
The Smart Youth was started to promote stock market investments among Kenyan youth. Some of the objectives: to encourage youth to invest their savings in the capital markets, encourage the culture of thrift and saving funds among university students, to occupy the minds of youths positively and draw them away from negative energy. More youths increase with different forms of savings like M-Shwari, an initiative by Safaricom. Others opt for saving through banks. These are just a few of the youths. Majorities don't save or do not want to risk getting a low profile. Smart Youth is a great initiative and should be taken more seriously. Youths should indulge in stock exchange to make great people of tomorrow who understand how to save. Hassan.
Savings for the future helps one live a comfortable life when they grow old. The youths in Kenya should make a difference and start saving at the Nairobi Stock Exchange. Reporting for Tips and Toes, my name is Hassan.
Welcome to the Tips and Toes, and today I have a very interesting guest with me here. And today we'll learn more about the business field. Thank you so much for coming.
My name is Gideon Maingi Kisini, servant leader growing to make a difference in this country. I'm also pursuing my Bachelor of Science in Economics in Daystar University, current 4th year. And I'm one one who loves business and investments.
I think it's wise for the youth to invest.
Invest in their youthful age. But I think the first question should be, should the youth start saving in their young age? Because we can't invest without savings. The first prerequisite of investment is capital formation. So before you even start talking about investment, you need capital. So do I think the youth should start saving as early as possible? Yes. In fact, if I was in the government right now, I will introduce a bill to make sure that every parent is saving for their kids as early as they are born. Because we cannot grow this country, we cannot grow this economy, we cannot grow our economic status if we don't start saving. So yeah, the youth should start saving, because savings is equals to investment.
Yes, okay, you've answered my question, but why should they invest?
Why should they invest? They should invest because one, they need to grow themselves. Number two, they need to grow this country. And number three is there are so many opportunities. See, you know, in the early ages, everyone was looking for the white collar job. You know, people wanted to work in offices. But right now, you don't have to. You know, there are so many opportunities out there. Entrepreneurship, stocks. You can invest in stocks. You can invest in government bonds and all that. So there are a lot of opportunities out here that you, as a young man, can start investing.
Mr. Gideon, let me cut you short.
Okay.
Are you trying to say that you're a youth, right?
Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me that you've invested in this stock exchange things, you've invested in other parts of like different parts as a youth?
Yeah. I am a farmer to start with. I have small businesses, and I've also invested in stocks. And speaking about stocks, it's a slippery kind of business, but it's one of the biggest markets that we're gonna ever have. Looking at Kenya, the largest market that controls the stocks of the country is called Nairobi Security Exchange. It's one of the biggest. I've invested there in some of the companies, including Safaricom, in ITAS. So it's one of the biggest platforms that as a young man you can be able to go there, buy shares, you know, and then sit down and wait for them to appreciate, you know. And you know, it's two-way. That's why I'm saying it's a slippery kind of business. But for example, there are so many guys who had invested in Nakumat in form of shares. Now they are crying, you know, because you had put a lot of money in there, because you look at the business. Because when you're investing in shares, one, you have to know the company that you're investing in. You have to make sure that the financial records, the financial projections, you know that. And you know that this company is a promising company. You know, like right now, the people who invested in Safaricom a few years ago, like let's say 5 years ago, right now, if you bought a share, if right now a share of Safaricom, I don't know how much it is because it changes on a daily basis, but it has appreciated so much. You will find that right now, if 5 years ago you had, let's say, 20 shares, you might find they were worth, let's say, 10,000 or something. But right now you'll find that it's in hundreds of thousands. So that's why it's good to invest in things. It can be a long-term business and it can be a short-term business. There are people who sell and buy on a daily basis. On a daily basis, they can buy today, and then tomorrow when they see they have appreciated by maybe 4 shillings, 6 shillings, they sell out their shares. You know, so it can be, you can take it as a long-term or a short-term business, but it's actually one of the biggest platforms.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gideon. I really have learnt a lot, and I'm sure youths out there have learnt a lot from you. Being a youth and going through the investment, okay, as a youth as well, I didn't know about this, but I'd like to try. So thank you so much, Mr. Gideon, for this.
I'm driver number 1 in Masai Mara. Masai. I'll be back, guys. Mzee, gari yako radiator. Najua.
Umemaliza?
Saidia simu mzee.
Gari iko tayari. Leta hiyo 500. Leta pesa.
Iko hii tu.
Nzuri sana. Sawa.
Safi. Nimeenda.
Kama ni wewe, bana vita ndia hii.
Hi, my name is Lee Kangeda, a fourth year student at Daystar University studying communication. I personally don't believe in stock exchange simply because I feel that the world has evolved. Through technology, we've found more and more ways of saving and investing in our money. There's recently betting has come in, so I feel like for me, stock exchange is a bit too much. Maybe I can ask somebody else what she thinks. A friend of mine, Mumbi.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Mumbi Kamau. I'm an environmental health student and also works at Kenyatta National Hospital. I personally can't say anything big about stock exchange because I'm not business minded. I don't feel like money that I can't see is money, so I can't indulge in stock exchange.
Okay, thank you so much.
Trying different ways of saving or investing can be challenging and tiresome. Youths need to research and join the investing world. The road to success in the business world is not easy. I leave you with few words. Business is a combination of war and sport. As for this, business world is not something easy. On Tips on Toes, I was your host, Murugi Kamau.